Good day, everyone. I'm Nicole De Paderes, and I will be discussing post-bureaucratic theory and Gandhi's model of Oceanic circle. Post-bureaucratic theory. Administration theories have proposed that bureaucracy is not necessarily the final, ultimate form of organization. They believe bureaucracy can evolve into a more flexible system which can deal with rapid and unexpected change, large numbers of people, and complex technology. The post bureaucratic theory conjures up a metamorphosis of a new organizational reality informed with temporary work systems. Warren Bennis was one of the chief proponents of the post bureaucratic theory. He described organizations as adaptive, problem solving temporary systems of diverse specialists linked together by coordinating executives in an organic flux. Bennis identified four relevant threats of bureaucracy. First, rapid and unexpected change. Second, growth in size, where the volume of an organization's traditional activities is not enough to sustain growth. Third, complexity of modern technology, where integration between activities and persons of very diverse, highly specialized competence is required. And fourth, psychological threat springing from a change in managerial behavior. He further states in Changing Organizations that those individuals who intend to participate in a post bureaucratic organization value the following: full and free communication, regardless of rank and power, a reliance on consensus rather than on the more customary forms of coercion or compromise to manage conflict, the idea that influence is based on technical competence and knowledge, an atmosphere that permits and even encourages emotional expression as well as task oriented acts, and a basically human bias, one which accepts the inevitability of conflict between the organization and the individual, but which is willing to cope with and mediate this conflict on rational grounds. Gandhi's model of Oceanic circle. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, also known as Mahatma Gandhi, was born on October 2, 1869. He was an Indian lawyer, politician, social activist, and writer. He is honored in India as the father of nation. He had always in mind the welfare of the entire human race on almost all fronts, be it social or moral, religious or political. Gandhi's contribution to the human civilization is articulated in his alternative visions, particularly of the nation and state. He presented a creative and idealized response to modern hierarchical social structures. The vision is not pyramidic, but is imagined as an oceanic circle. What was Mahatma Gandhi's vision for India? Modern urban industrial civilization was approached critically by Gandhi. For Gandhi, modern Western civilization lacked self restraint as it is devoid of a sense of direction and purpose. He ardently professed a village life for every Indian rather than modern civilization. The philosophy behind this strong argument was: in modern state, there is competition, conflicts, and greed, while in village life, there's harmony, love, and contentment. For Gandhi, true civilization is having complete independence. In his book, Hind Swaraj or Indian Home Rule, he expresses his views on Swaraj, which means self governance or self rule. For him, a society based on Swaraj through democracy or nonviolence was the only morally accepted alternative to the modern state. According to him, the Swaraj-based polity would be composed of small, cultured, well-organized, thoroughly generated, and self-governing village communities. Hind Swaraj is Gandhi's creative response to the theoretical basis of Western civilization. Oceanic Circle. The key characteristic of this conception is non-hierarchy, describing the organization of society in the form of oceanic circle. Gandhi puts forward that his alternative structure shall be composed of innumerable villages in which there will be ever widening, never ascending circles. In an interview to the press in 1946, he, for instance, clearly spelled out his vision for a society by saying, "Life will not be a pyramid with the apex sustained by the bottom, but it will be an oceanic circle whose center will be the individuals, always ready for the village, the latter ready to perish for the circle of villages, till at last the whole becomes one life composed of individuals, never aggressive in their arrogance, but even humble, sharing the majesty of the oceanic circle, of which they are integral units." Decentralization and wide diffusion of power, contrary to the modern top down hierarchical systems, is at the heart of Gandhi's vision. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something from my presentation.